Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever teammate has taken full advantage of her injury. Indiana Fever guard Kelsey Mitchell has carried the load on offense in the absence of Caitlin Clark, who's been out with a right groin injury since July 15. Indiana Fever star Kelsey Mitchell has etched her name in the history books, while making the most of her increased role amidst Caitlin Clark's prolonged absence. Over the course of the Fever's injury-riddled season, Mitchell has stood as one of the few guards on the roster who's been able to take the court night in and night out. Clark has been out with a right groin injury since July 15, while Sydney Colson and Ari McDonald suffered season-ending foot and ACL injuries on August 10, respectively. Sophie Cunningham, meanwhile, tore the MCL in her right knee following a collision with Bria Hartley 10 days later. With the health setbacks piling up in droves, Mitchell has kept Indiana's playoff hopes alive while putting together an MVP-caliber campaign. With just under 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter of Tuesday's game between the Fever and Seattle Storm, Mitchell sank a 24-foot jumper from behind the arc. The three-pointer gave her 772 points on the season, thereby breaking the franchise's single-season scoring record that Clark set a year prior. During a historic rookie campaign, Clark amassed 769 points on 242 of 580 shooting from the field. As for Mitchell, she lurked close behind with 767 points in 2024. As Mitchell continues to carry the load on offense, Fever players showed their appreciation by donning MVP Mitchell t-shirts during Friday's 97-84 loss to the Minnesota Lynx. Entering play Tuesday, the 29-year-old ranked second in the WNBA in three-point field goal percentage, 39.9 per game, as well as third in points, 20.7, and three-pointers made, 2.6. Kelsey has been carrying us. You look at the numbers, and her numbers have been incredible all season long. Fever head coach Stephanie White said, "When we've needed her most, she stepped up and has been even better." There's a lot of great MVP candidates out there, but Kelsey Mitchell should certainly be in the conversation. As for what's allowed Mitchell to put together a career-best season, she told the WNBA on On Crew, "I always loved basketball enough to keep working at it and be my best at it. So I'd like to think that's what you guys see now. What you guys see is just me trying to be me." While Mitchell has excelled in 2025, she will need help if the Fever are to make a run in the playoffs, or make the postseason. For that matter, speaking to reporters ahead of Friday's contest, White shed light on the next hurdle that Clark needs to clear before returning to action. "I want to see her live in practice," White said of the 23-year-old. "I want to see her continue to work to not just build endurance, but to be able to handle contact 94 feet as it's going to be in game, and to be able to do that and sustain from an endurance standpoint. That's going to take multiple practices to make sure that there's no regression. As most of us know, when we get fatigued, we look different, and we'll see how she plays through fatigue."